When typical rodents like mice or hamsters are born, they arrive in what biologists call an altricial state. They are born blind, hairless, and entirely reliant on their mothers for survival. This biological strategy works well, provided the mother has access to a highly secure, hidden nest where those vulnerable babies can spend weeks developing in the dark. But for the capybara, that strategy is a non-starter. Their native habitat in the open, seasonally flooded wetlands of South America means building a dry, permanent nest is rarely an option. To make matters worse, these riverbanks and swamps are heavily patrolled by apex predators. Jaguars, caimans, and anacondas actively hunt the water's edge, looking for anything that cannot move quickly. Because they cannot hide their young in a burrow, the capybara species abandoned the hidden nest entirely, opting instead for a reproductive strategy that prioritizes immediate physical autonomy for its young. The capybara's primary countermeasure is a biological pivot towards precocial development. Instead of helpless infants, they produce young that are born with the physical capacity to move with the group. This chart shows the biological cost of that readiness. While a typical mouse gestates in about 3 weeks, the capybara has a 150-day gestation period. The pups stay in the womb significantly longer to reach a higher state of development before birth. By the time they finally emerge, the academic record shows they are already remarkably developed. They arrive fully furred, with their eyes open, and a set of permanent teeth already in place. The functional advantage of this development is immediate mobility. Within hours of being born, a newborn pup is physically capable enough to walk, swim, and even dive underwater. If a predator approaches the riverbank, a 2-pound pup doesn't wait to be rescued. It can plunge into the water and follow the fleeing adult herd, using the river as its primary escape route. Nature essentially skipped the helpless phase for this species. The newborn capybara is a miniaturized, fully operational version of the adult, engineered for immediate survival. However, physical mobility only solves part of the problem. At barely 2 to 3 pounds, these tiny pups are still primary targets for large birds of prey and smaller land predators. To protect something so small in such an open environment, the capybara relies on a second layer of defense, the specific social structure of the herd. In their communal nursing system, capybara groups are female-biased. A pup isn't raised exclusively by its own mother. It suckles from multiple females across the group. This distributed nutritional burden ensures every pup gets the calories needed to grow, regardless of its individual mother's condition. The adults also provide a physical barrier against threats. They position their 100-pound bodies to shield the pups, while using specific alarm barks to signal when the young need to head for the water. A capybara pup's survival is not a solo effort. It depends entirely on its ability to integrate into this coordinated defensive network and follow the lead of the collective. This communal care fuels rapid weight gain, climbing from a small birth weight to 88 pounds by 18 months. During the first 16 weeks, pups undergo a steady dietary transition, shifting off milk to forage for grasses and aquatic plants. This combination of fast physical maturity and herd protection allows the world's largest rodent to maintain its population in an environment with high predator density. The internet often focuses on the baby capybara's tiny feet and miniature adult appearance as a curiosity, but these traits are practical survival mechanisms, not accidents of biology. That viral cuteness is just a byproduct of survival traits working in tandem, allowing this giant rodent to persist where others remain defenseless.